Hello Taurus, welcome to your mid-February reading. Thank you so much for joining me, and thank you for all your likes, your shares, your subscribes and your comments. Taurus, if you would like to see more Taurian readings here on my channel, please do press that thumbs up button. Guys, it makes all the difference in the world and it would really help me out. And the more likes I get, the more Taurian readings there will be here on the channel. So please do reach out. I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments section down below as well. Taurus, the general energy around you mid to late February 2026 is Dream Thief. Now, Dream Thief says refusal of the call. So there may be something at the moment that you are refusing. You could be literally blocking someone. But more than that energy, it feels like putting up a blockage around you. Okay, so we'll see where that goes, because the general energy around you is one of focus. Now, what I'm seeing here is focusing on calmness. Calmness amid chaos, calmness amid drama, being careful not to take on the energy of others around us if we're dealing with chaotic people or people that are causing drama. There's also an energy around this of making sure that what you're dealing with right now is something that is very personal to you, something that needs attention. It could be this refusal of the call, something that you may be turning your back to, or turning your energy away from, turning your focus away from, and something that you need to focus on. Spirit is saying, hey, Taurus, here it is. This is something that you really need to focus on. So let's see. We'll dive a little bit deeper here, Taurus. And I feel called to split the deck right there. Let's take a look. Past energy, present energy, the near future, your advice or your best path to follow, what's happening around you, your hopes and fears. Take a look at the potential outcome, what may be hidden from you at the present time, and the overall energy. So Taurus, let's take a look. Right in the center, we do have the Hierophant. This is you. This is the thing that needs attention, Spirit is saying. Let's see if we can't find out some more information about what that could be. Something that you need to focus your energy on. It's you, Spirit is saying. It's you. Yeah, you are deserving. For some of you, there is a really strong consciousness of wanting people to be grateful for the work that you put in, feeling a sense of ingratitude when it comes to people around you. It could be people in your workplace, it could be family members, it could be anybody really. And there is this essence of you, Taurus, where you do have a lot of wisdom. You may have been someone who has learned a lot in their field. And when it comes to people around you, you may feel that they're just very ungrateful for the work that you've been putting in over the years. Okay, so in the past, we do have the World. And for you, I do get that a lot of you may have been traveling recently. For those of you who haven't been, there's a sense here of, when it comes to the world in general and how people are behaving, there is a sense here of being grateful for the wisdom, the knowledge that you've gained by seeing how other people live. I get that. Or if it's not that, it feels to me like an awareness, an understanding of the world. For a lot of you Taurians, you may have been very cloistered or sheltered in the past when it comes to what you believed, your value system, and I do get with this Hierophant in the world an opening up. You may have recently started to learn more about other parts of the world and how the other half lives, what their belief systems are, and for a lot of you, I do get how you felt about where you lived, how you felt about your life, how you felt about your work is changing. And with the Emperor, it is changing for the better, Taurus. There's a really strong understanding of your core beliefs, your core structure. It's changing and reworking itself stronger. What may have fallen away in the past, Taurus, is something that you believed in culturally, the inherent good or the inherent bad of something. You may have had very black and white thinking in the past, Taurus. Not all of you, but for some of you I am picking that up. And there's an essence here of not wanting this change to occur. You know, when we're brought up a certain way, we believe a certain thing, we don't like that to be challenged. But if our core beliefs about something being inherently good or bad is challenged, it's actually for our greater good, because it makes us more aware. It makes us more understanding of the world, but it can also make us scared, fearful, maybe even a little angry, because we don't want to change. You know, there's this energy of the refusal of the call. There's an inherent knowing and understanding that things are changing around you, how you believe about what you believe. But for some Taurians, there is this sense of bullishness or maybe some bullheadedness around not wanting to change your mind about something, but yet it is changing. Now, we do have the Three of Pentacles. There's that sense of gratitude, being rewarded for the hard work that you have put in. So when it comes to your career, a lot of you have been going through a little bit of a turning point. Well, I want to say a lot of a turning point. It feels very much like something that you thought was going to be a certain way for a certain amount of time. You're being challenged. For some of you, it could be that you thought you were going to work in a certain field or a certain place for a X amount of time, but now you may be thinking, well, actually, no. And that's challenging, especially to a sign like you, because there's a lot of rigidity around you, a lot of that structure, a lot of your belief, a lot of your ability to function in the world comes from something being very stable. Your thought patterns, your structure, where you build your life with that Three of Pentacles. And when it comes to your best path to follow, I've got you here as the King of Wands, male or female, not meant to be a gender-specific reading. But this is like banging the drum and leading yourself in a new direction. I do feel like you're going to be someone who leads the charge in something. For some of you, it could be a call to action. Whatever that means to you, it could be a call to action to act on the behalf of yourself or others. has to do with structure. It could be in your workplace, or it could be in anything really. But I do feel for you this is about you leading the way, taking charge, a call to action with that King of Wands. Others will follow. Some of you may be stepping into a leadership role, and you're certainly deserving of that. Now around you we do have the Five of Wands, so yeah, this is that energy of being careful, like I said right at the beginning, being careful of taking on the energy of others, because there will be, when it comes to people around you at the present time, a lot of conflict, just generally in the world. Now, I do see confidence with that King of Wands. I do see with the Hierophant and the Emperor calmness, a centered place amid turmoil and change with that Five of Wands. It is time to focus, to think more deeply, slow down your energy. Your personal truths at this time with the Hierophant and the World and the Emperor definitely need some attention. Stocks, which is this flower here, also can indicate and lead you to a balanced place when it comes to things that are happening around you. People around you could be acting from a very emotional place. But do be careful of losing yourself amid the behavior of others. Okay. And your hope, of course, is the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, that's that strong point of yours, Taurus. Rigidity. Having that home, that sense of home, a calm place amid the chaos, a place where you can come home and center. It's very important to you. The outcome here is the Moon. Well, things are, they're not set in stone. The Moon can lead us into a fearful place because we can't see exactly what's ahead, and that's certainly the way things are going in the world. It is very unstable, but the thing is, while that's going on around you, you have to be very careful not to take on the energy of instability. Keeping your world as stable as it can at the present time is best. You can lead the charge from a place of stability, a place of security with that Emperor. The Emperor, of course, is not someone who goes out and does the battle himself. He leads the way. He does take charge, but he does it from a base. So there is that kind of energy around you. And what's hidden here is the Page of Swords. This is a card of knowledge, wisdom, learning. Let's see, I'm going to pull out some more energy here, guys. What's hidden here is this Page of Swords. Yeah, it feels like testing the waters, Taurus. We do have this Dream Thief, the refusal of the call. You may, at this point in time, be fearful of taking that call to action. This interesting refusal of the call, a call to action. But it seems like you're refusing it at the moment, but you are curious about this. Let's see, what are the messages here for Taurus for mid to late February? Limiting beliefs, yeah. This situation calls for reprogramming your belief system. Yeah, I did get that right from the beginning there, Taurus. With that Hierophant, there's something here about change and changing your belief system. And that can feel very chaotic, very unstable. Things going on in the world. things that you previously thought were one way, you're realizing are actually another, and this is causing confusion with that moon energy. Anything else, please, for Taurus? Yeah, there will be a call to action, guys, but with that Page of Swords, I feel that this is you learning, researching, analyzing, looking at the situation from many different angles, being curious about other ways of being, other ways of living, other ways of thinking. Change is good, but it can also be very difficult. It can cause us to feel fearful. Healing with nature will be good at this particular time. So if you can, and your weather allows, your soul does yearn to be outside in nature. So around healing waters, flowers, trees, focus your energy there. You'll find calm and peace amongst the garden, amongst any kind of nature. Focus your energy there. And yeah, there is a sense of restlessness. That's that call to action, but so far you're not taking that call. Find a way to calm the waters of your mind, especially when it comes to any emotion, any emotions, any situation that's causing you to feel emotional at this present time. Conflict around you. Let's see, any other messages, please, for Taurus? Actually, I'm going to get one from this deck. Message for Taurus, mid to late February. Adjustments are required. Yeah, things are changing. There doesn't have to be big adjustments either. It can be just small, minor course corrections. Is what I'm getting from Spirit. And emotions are running high. Yeah, people around you at the present time could be very reactive. So adjusting how you deal with people who are very triggered right now, it also can be helpful. If you're that calm in the midst of a storm around you, you have the ability to really change the energy of the room, is what I'm getting from Spirit, Taurus. So if you want to change the energy of the room, if you're feeling like there's too much drama, conflict, you can change the energy of the room by finding that calm center, believing that you can make positive change in the situation, any situation that is coming up at this time, and leading the way, leading the charge, by being that stable, centered energy. I feel like for a lot of my Taurians, you could be at this time being placed in a leadership position where you're having to deal with people who are very scared, and by you being that general energy, that general on the battlefield, that emperor, and showing a sense of not being scared, this will be able to really create very powerful change around you, something that you may not even be expecting that you can. Yeah, but I do get this refusal of the call. That's only because you're not believing in yourself, guys. I say only. But the situation calls for reprogramming your belief system. Believing that people are ungrateful, believing that you won't be able to do this, believing that it's too hard, too difficult, too challenging. I see you paving the way for others to to be able to deal with difficulties, to be able to deal with challenges. I'll get one more for you guys. Let's get one more for Taurus, please, for mid to late February. Yeah, deception. That could be an emotional situation where there is people that are acting in a way which it could be gossip. Won't be for all of you. It could be any kind of deceptive energy. I'm reading for a lot of different people, but for a lot of you it's in the workplace, being talked about. It could be somebody acting from a very emotional place. Whatever this is, people. It could be, there's a spectrum, guys. So for some of you, it will be something that's quite major. For others of you, it could be something really, really small. You'll know when it comes up. But whatever it is, Taurus, you'll be able to conquer this. Some sort of event. If people are challenging you for a position in your workplace, I see you getting the job, getting the position. But what you will need to do is deal with people around you who may be gossiping or may be being counterproductive to what you want to do, what you want to achieve. Keep your ears open, keep your eyes open, and deal with any kind of deceptive practices that are around you, people that are not acting right. Deal with that as it comes up. There's no reason to fear that energy. I feel it is very small. So I am going to leave it there for you, Taurus. Wish you all the very best. Please do take care. I thank you so much for your likes, your shares, your subscribes. Please do keep the comments coming down below. I do read all of them and I try to respond whenever I can. Don't forget, if you'd like to know more for Taurus and have more Taurian readings on the channel, please do press that thumbs up button before you head on out. So Taurus, thank you so much for watching. Please take care and bye for now.